Hello, Jessica Frost Ballas here with a video for MFT stamps. Today I'm sharing a cheery Christmas shaker card that's also a great way to use up your pattern paper stash. So let's get started. First, I die cut the Very Merry and Bright Die-namics from white cardstock and reserve all the letters and inner pieces. I love how this big sentiment covers the whole panel but still allows enough white space where you can add a few extra touches or create a shaker. I trim a 1/4 inch off each side of the panel until it's 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Next, I apply adhesive to the back of the panel and then adhere a piece of acetate to it. I use a mix of ATG adhesive and liquid glue so that I can make sure all the small pieces of the letters are adhered to the acetate. Then I apply strips of foam adhesive around the back of the panel. I build up barriers around each of the words to create my shaker compartments and also add a little adhesive to some of the individual letters so that the overall card panel has a little more stability. I'm using the Christmas Cheer pattern paper pad as the background for my shaker, and I want a little bit of the paper to be visible on the sides of my shaker as well as behind the letters. So I trim the 6 by 6 sheet of paper to 6 by 5 1/2. As long as I have the top and bottom lined up when I adhere the paper to the shaker, I can trim off the sides to clean up the overhang. Next, I fill my shaker with sparkling clear sequins and pink beads that match the color of the pattern paper. I only fill the top and bottom compartments and leave the "and" empty. Then I peel off the adhesive backing, carefully line up the top and bottom of my pattern paper, and press it firmly against the adhesive to seal in the shaker. I use a trimmer to trim off the excess pattern paper until I have a 1/4 inch of paper showing on both sides. Next, I temporarily paper piece the letters back inside the panel to use as a guide, and then adhere the inner pieces of the A, D, B, and R's to the acetate. I want to add a little contrast to the panel, so I stamp a sentiment from Biddy Holiday Wishes onto black cardstock with Versamark and heat emboss it with white embossing powder. Then I trim it down to a thin label. Finally, I adhere that to the middle of the panel to break up a little bit of the white space and finish the card. And that's it! You can find more information on the products I used in the YouTube description below or over on the MFT Stamps blog. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day and happy crafting. Bye!